lovely, lovely audience. Did you hear me? Hello, hello, my lovely, lovely audience. In any case, welcome to What If Deku was an anjanath. I know I'm going a bit fast, but I really want to do this. I just got this idea, and all of a sudden the stuff started flowing. So in any case, yeah. Deku's born completely normal. Now we cut to Jiro being assaulted by Bakugo. This isn't ordinary 4-year-old bullying. This is straight up assault. What do I mean by this? It's more or less so him intimidating her as him just exploding her and throwing rocks. And then she starts to play a song in a guitar that she had nearby. And Deku hears this all the way from, inside the classroom where he was sleeping. And all of a sudden, he goes mental. By that I mean he goes mental, fucking insane. Like, straight up nutso, man. I just want to say, if you have seen Monster Hunter New World, not even Monster Hunter New World, Monster Hunter Stories 2, if you haven't played it, go play it. But if you've seen it and you know the game, okay. And the only requirement you need for watching this video is knowing Anjanath's kinship skill. Because that's going to be happening a lot. Specifically whenever Deku goes mental. In any case, when Deku does this, he turns into a motherfucking Anjanath, which if you don't know what it is, it's a flaming T-Rex with weird flappy wing things. Sorry, I'll stop moving. Yeah, it has weird flappy sails on its body. They're less for, sailing, and more so, like, intimidation. They can come out at will. But yeah, it's for intimidation purposes. Yeah, but once Deku hears the song, which he has very good hearing, so he just hears it from like half a mile away, he hears it and goes literally mental. Like, you have no idea. You know that part in Anjanath's kinship skill where he jumps off of a fucking cliff, lands? You know what? If you don't know it, stay. I'm gonna describe it to you. Okay, we start off with this monstrosity jumping around in the jungle whilst you're on top of it. Then it jumps off of a cliff, attempts to defy its natural order and try and glide with its weird flappy things, which in like 100 years will eventually just become Anjanaths can fly. This flaming monstrosity can fly because they keep on jumping off of cliffs. They keep almost succeeding, defying their own physiology in flying, and when they do fail, they come crashing down onto the ground, making a giant pit. Now you would think this thing would be dead. No! A giant pillar of fire appears. This thing comes out of the pit, pissed off, charges straight forward, dragging its jaw on the ground, creating a flaming trail where it looks like it's a Dragon Ball Z fight and Goku just fired the Kamehameha on the ground. There's that kind of path. It's charging towards the person, bites them, breathing fire. Actually, they don't show this part, mainly because it's too brutal, but yeah, when it gets to that person, they are completely demolished. If that thing was charging at that speed, which it is in the game, dragging its jaw on the ground as it is, sorry, it would definitely fuck a man up. Nonetheless, I'm assuming that Anjanath chomps as well, whilst breathing fire. So in any case, Deku does that to Bakugo. Everyone around him is horrified. He throws Bakugo into a tree and just goes berserk. And when I say berserk, I mean berserk. Not the berserker kind of berserk from the show Berserk. I'm talking Hulk berserk. Not even Hulk berserk. Hulk Buster berserk. Not even Hulk Buster Berserk. Hulk World Breaker Berserk. Go read the comics if you've never heard of the Hulk World Buster, because that's when Hulk gets so mad he's basically just destroying the planet. I mean, he doesn't destroy the planet, but he gets that angry and is tearing into everyone and everything that he sees. And this is just a complete and total wipeout. Brutal. Like, if you're edgy watching this, you would probably have a boner. No, like, really. A flaming T-Rex with weird wing-flap things is currently trying to destroy everything in sight. This is the monstrosity that Deku is in this. When Deku calms down and the dust has settled, it looks like Gigantomachia has been here. And if you don't know who he is, he's a guy from the manga, that's all I'm gonna say. But he does cause a lot of destruction. Yeah, that's what Deku did. So he's just sitting in the middle of it like, who the hell played that tune? I want to hear it again. Because apparently Deku likes that tune, even though it drives him fucking insane. So he quickly becomes friends with Jiro, who's kind of terrified of him, mainly because of what happened when they were 4. And she has never forgot that song. She wrote it down on a piece of paper as soon as she found out this guy went like that whenever he heard it. Just in case she needed, like, I don't know, an unstoppable force that could probably turn All Might into a puddle on the floor. You know, just in case. So yeah, she just has that song on a piece of paper at all times. She also has it on her phone. She has it on her everywhere. She even tattooed it on her arm. Why? She wants to be able to drive a flaming T-Rex mental. So we're on to the, entrance exam. Deku does pretty well on the written exam. He shines in the, physical exam. Why? Flaming T-Rex. How? Flaming T-Rex. He turns every robot that he sees into a puddle on the ground. Why am I saying he turns them into puddles? Simple. They're made out of metal, and metal can melt when it's hard enough. And I'm pretty sure having a pillar of fire shot at you by a flaming T-Rex is good enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's good enough. So, on to the USJ. How do I describe this as anything but Deku sleeping in the bus, and give me a moment. Oh yeah, I just remembered her name. Nina, for whatever reason, wants to wake up Deku because she wants to ask him a couple of questions. Bakugo sees this and is like, get your hand away from that monstrosity. I am begging you, do not touch it. If you wake it up, we might as well be dead. Bakugo looking terrified with his several dozen scars that looks like he got torn to shreds by a wild animal, which he basically did. A flaming T-Rex, to be specifically, and several, burn marks. I am begging you, please. I've never actually asked you how you got those scars. That psychopath did it when he went berserk, so please don't wake him up, or he might go berserk again. Just so you know, Deku has gone berserk more than once. Like, this is not a one-off thing. He doesn't even need to hear the tune to go berserk. He just needs to remember it in his head and boom, berserker. He doesn't even need to remember the tune. I mean, he can just get really, really mad. I mean, he has the temperament of, every single aggressive creature on this planet, whether they be real or not, dragons, dinosaurs, everything that's ever been aggressive in human history, whether it be fictional or real, or an elephant in must, which is a state that male elephants go into whenever the females are ready to breed, and they become super aggressive. Like, whether it be all of that, that's all combined into Deku's temperament. He'll get pissed off real fast and probably kill everyone in a 100-mile radius. So Bakugo's like, if you dare wake up that monstrosity, we'll die, so please don't. Aizawa, he might not be able to come with us since he is asleep and we aren't going to wake him up. Why? Do you want to live? What do you mean by that? I mean that he'll go mental and destroy this entire area like he did back over in Port 9. Oh, he was the guy who tore Port 9 to shreds. Thought that was a random villain. We never actually caught him, so yeah, that makes sense. I have all of a sudden decided we aren't going to wake him up. And I'm ending this off here so I can record part 2 because I can't stop right now. Goodbye, my lovely, lovely audience. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Goodbye, my lovely, lovely audience. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.